it's a snowbally map. I've been over this.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people complaining about that. Yeah, I like the map for... Okay, this time I paused exactly when it started. I'm at 0 seconds.
I am just loading up. I just wanted to have a look at some stats in the last game. So loading up now. I have my finger ready over my P button. Okay, I have also paused at what I think is exactly 0 seconds.
Perfect. Let's try to do it.
All
right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so we'll find out. If you like mention the time now and again, or I'll be able to adjust it just by time. Like I'm just pushing the fast forward and the slow down button as I need to as we go. So we should be fine. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, spawning on the left-hand side in the blue trunks, it is Team Acer, and in the mid lane playing the ETC, it is Zon. Playing on the UFA, it is Veinless, making his way to the top lane. It is going to be Hollow on the Sergeant Hammer, Zypho bringing out the Kerrigan, and in the bot lane, it is Green out playing Tassadar.
And their opponents on the right side of the map, in the red trunks, they are Team Baron 4, and we have Aaron playing Diablo, making his triumphant comeback as the Lord of Terror. We have Zazamel playing Rhaegar, and in the bot lane, the triple stack, Pyrolus playing the Witch Doctor, Heya playing Tyrande, and Arma playing, well, Bala.
Indeed, and Green out already taking some harassment, going to be able to shield himself to prevent too much damage going down, but nothing too bad to start this game off, and nothing too unusual in the talents either. Diablo going for that more tanky of builds with the extra health and health regen per souls rather than the quicker respawn, which is actually pretty nice on this map. Like back in the day, a couple like pre-alpha wipe. Oh, hang on, there's a bit of a thing in the bottom lane. Pyro getting pulled in by Kerrigan and gets taken out.
Yeah, he's popped here. Even though that zombie wall could have saved him, but just a little bit too late.
Yeah, single auto attack from Green now, able to pick him off from range as he did try to escape. But yeah, we're talking about the pre-wipe of the alpha back in the day, where it was, I think it was first wave actually, it was Ufa and Diablo who would basically, Ufa would die on a tribute and then the tribute fights would go on for ages because it was early game, the first tribute, and Ufa would just respawn and make his way back to the tribute, and the amount of time he'd be there would give his team enough time to just respawn and come get the tribute.
Oh, Zazamel getting a lot of damage onto him. Veinless pushing him out, and Zon with a really good pushback and some solid bloody blocking here out of Veinless. That's 2 kills going to Acer quite early on. This is going to give him quite a bit of an XP lead. That 4 already available. Let's have a look at
this is the actual definition of the Wambulance, where you have the roaming Ufa who heals you when he comes into your lane, CC someone to help you kill them, and you have the Kerrigan to assist with that. Arani having to back out of his lane due to harassment from Hollow, and that's actually good for him because Veinless and Kerrigan are here. That's not going to stop him going on him though. Oh, nice tackle to dodge the stun, but still goes down.
It's his 3rd kill, and this is going to give him quite some pushing potential, but it looks like Veinless and Kerrigan, they're going to make their way out of this lane, and again, go help out ETC in the mid lane. Nice little roaming comp, and this works out quite well. This is not something you see in pub games, but I really like this as a counter to the triple stack, to the party lane.
Yeah, seems to work quite well, because triple stack, like I said, leaves your other lanes a little bit vulnerable. And it also, the roaming comp, means it's much less suspicious when 2 people go missing, so it's less likely the Baron 4 will know that Acer are currently stealing their hard cap.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, this is going to take quite some time. And if it does get noticed, they're in trouble. But so far, Tyrande hasn't seen it, and the owl is sent towards ETC to stop him from gathering that tribute. And so it looks like they will get those bruisers. And that's level 7, almost there for Team Acer.
Yep, Zon was actually interrupted taking the tribute by an owl, but no one came to stop him in the end. He was able to grab that.
So level 7 is up. Oh, interesting build here on Kerrigan. We have Sweeping Grasp, give it a little bit more range on the Primal Grasp. Then, of course, Envenom and Adaption to give her a little bit of a lower cooldown for Ravage.
Yep, Adaptation. Pretty nice due to the fact that Kerrigan, her whole point is to jump in and do damage. She doesn't actually have that much escape compared to some of the other melee assassins, for example, Illidan He can use his dash out, he can use his leap to buildings. He doesn't have, and Azeratul has all kinds of blink. Kerrigan, once she has the adaptation, she can jump to friendlies, which is very nice when she needs to have any kind of escape. And the cooldown of Ravage, only 8 seconds, so she does have enough time, and the fact her passive gives her a shield, a little bit of enough tankiness to keep herself alive in time to jump out once she's already gone into a fight.
Yeah, I like this, especially if you're only running a single support. Of course, Tacita and Uther, they can keep you alive with the shields, with some heals, but Kerrigan, yeah, I like this as a way to make their escape happen. And there's the next tribute. It's coming up on Acer's side once again. Oh, disrupt. And they're seeing Vaneless in there, in that bush. So far, Baron is not really in a position to stop them. You need to gather up here.
Yep, Zypho giving chase onto Vasa. Vasa does not get stunned, finally gets stunned by Uther. Zypho taking a lot of damage in the background, gets cleansed, and is now looking to try and go into Karma. Already dropped the Envenom onto her. Vaneless also able to escape through the back. And no one went for the tribute here, but no one died as well. Zon might change that though, taking a lot of damage. Shield from Tassadar. Zypho also making his bid for freedom adaptation jumps to Zon, and that will allow him to escape. Now, that was just a random team fight. The tribute's still up, and we're finally seeing both teams try to get it, and now we will see the usual harassment fights that we see when teams try to get a tribute. Green out, going to be dropping the first harassment on Zasa, so that they can deny it with the Storm.
Yeah, but the thing is, Baron 4, they need to back off now. Ooh, there's a stun onto Pyro, and a pushback by Zon, and the zombie wall completely trapping him. Nice little pickup here, and that's gonna be tribute and a free pickup to them. This is gonna push this quite hard down here in the bot lane. And the problem was Baron 4, they had to back off just because level 10s once again go into Team Acer. The solid 2-level advantage.
While that was happening as well, Sergeant Hammer, Diablo, had to be back. Sergeant Hammer had harassed him so much, and Sergeant Hammer was able to get that top lane fort. So Acer starting to get a pretty good lead.
Yeah, this is a really solid lead. They're actually going for the towers and Kate down here in bot lane. And Kea just standing there waiting for the rest of his team to make a move. And they're not really coming, so this fort is under big distress here as well. They're using this time to go for the boss. Also a nice move. But if they lose the fort for it, I don't think it was worth it.
Well, luckily for them, Acer is in fact backing out and going for their own boss. Tribute spawns. Acer deciding to abandon the boss and go for the tribute, or at least maybe try and go for the enemy boss. Enemy boss already been taken though. They're not going to be able to deny that, so it is the tribute that is the order of today. Ultimates are now available for Team Baron 4. We do have Ravenous Spirit, Raid of Vengeance, Starfall, Ancestral Healing, and the Lightning Breath. Once again, the Owl denying Vaneless from taking the tribute.
Yeah, but not for this time. Not this time. Yeah, that's the third tribute going over to Team Acer. Fortunately enough, they will have to deal with that boss in top lane, but looks like they're first gonna go for that push on the fort, get that drop down pretty soon.
Yep, they're going to take that down pretty quickly. Having a look at
Baron 4's not going to be there in time to stop it, but instead, they're regathering.
Yep, having a look at Acer's composition at the moment, they're actually running Ultralisk just for that extra damage and Stage Dive rather than the Mosh Pit. And running Stage Dive instead of Mosh Pit is a little bit weird, considering that there's actually not too much CC. There is Stage Dive.
Oh, though. Pyro completely out of control, but there comes Ancestral Healing. Can he keep him alive? I think he can, but ooh, he's incredibly low. And
Green out
the Ultralisk helping out quite a bit, but Green out drops low. Zypho might be in trouble as well, but nope, they get behind the wall. And Nazibo, in the end, he was taken out. Yep. Just a single napalm dropped him down.
Yep, Stage Dive used for escape there at the very start of that fight. Like I said, Zasa trying to chase him to Hollow. Hollow going to be able to escape though. And Uther very nearly overextending in an effort to save Hollow, but doesn't really need to. Going to be able to back out and play it quite safely with Uther and Kerrigan running sprint.
On a large distance right there. I mean, he just
stage dived
maybe half a screen.
Yeah, just to get over the wall, just to get out of the enemy team.
They're going to go for the bruisers now. But wait and get a little bit more XP to get their level 13 talents, which are going to be quite vital in that next team fight. But I don't think they're going to be able to stop Team Acer, which are going for their own boss right now. Instead, should probably just stick around, go for their mercs, and have a little bit something going before the next tribute. They never managed to pick up a tribute in this game.
Yep, Oracle coming out from Tassadar sees that the enemy team was nowhere near, knew they were safe to just continue attacking that boss and take it down. So now, Acer gonna start pushing this bot lane with their boss and see if they can pick up any sneaky kills as they do push on. Wow, that double jump is ridiculous.
So great. Let's see, can they push this through? Yeah, they're level 14, but level 13 not quite available for Baron 4. This is gonna give them quite a head start here. And the boss is on top of the keep. So far not really making a move. Now Aaron jumping in there, but he needs to watch out for the root.
Yep, all ultimates are available. So Aaron can use his lightning breath if he does get engaged upon, which will make him immune to all CC. And there we go, just going to use it a bit in advance. Ravenous Spirit also coming over, but there was no CC or really engagement there. Like all the damage ultimates, Strafe, Lightning Breath, and Ravenous Spirit. Sorry, not Strafe, just all of the ultimates went down. And there was nothing, because there was no lockdown. Acer just walked away.
Yeah, they're kind of missing the lockdown here. They're going to rely on Rain of Vengeance and just Tyrande locking someone down, and then maybe Diablo for body blocks. And that's exactly the point where they need that Lightning Breath. But this time Aaron just used it defensively. And I don't know, I mean, didn't really save that keep or got them a kill. So I don't think it was really worth it.
No, I agree. He may have saved Acer, maybe getting a good engage in a kill. But if Acer had got a good engage, it would have very much been Baron 4's fault positioning-wise, because it's very hard to engage someone at that angle unless they're in a bad position.
That's true. Oh, are they going to go for the steal and the bruisers?
They're thinking about the bruiser or the fort, and they can't seem to make a decision of to which.
Yeah, and that's the problem. If you wait for too long, that's not going to happen. Maybe they can surprise someone here. Commoner's coming in, sees they're taking the bruisers. What are they going for? It's only 2 heroes, but everyone else is joining in the fray now.
They get in.
Aaron wants to push him out. Can he do it? There comes the Rain of Vengeance. There's the lockdown onto Mainless, but he has the shield on top and CC locking down 2 heroes. Zazamel's gonna drop. Mainless still in this game. He's being taken out. Aaron is singled out. And he's gonna fall here. I don't think there's any way around this. Nope, even with the overthrow. And he's gonna give control to the bruisers. New team Acer and 4 heroes.
Acer actually lost the bruisers. Aaron was able to steal them. But he gave his life for it.
Okay.
Yeah, he gave his like he was the only one left in it because everyone else focused on the actual the people doing damage, and Ari was just left in there on his own. Got the bruisers, and then he and the bruisers died almost instantly.
This might actually be game already. They're level 17. But the cooldowns are quite low. Everyone's back in that fight. They still have to deal with those bruisers. Bought them a little bit of time for Baron 4 to get back up, but the tribute is coming up. And the boss is up, and I'm thinking Acer, they're gonna go for that boss.
I would not be surprised if that was the case. Baron 4, though, like you said, they have all had the time to respawn. They're going to be able to regroup, but there's so much they have to deal with. Just having a huge problem. Having a look at their builds, though, we do see Rhaegar has gone for the more Healy build rather than the Feral Lunge Rhaegars we've been seeing over the last 2 days. Going with the Healing Surge and the Healing Totem. Diablo going for the tankiest possible build, but having just died, he's going to have to stack all the way back up to 100 souls again before he gets that revive. However, he's looking for his opportunity to maybe try and steal in on the boss, and he doesn't get the circle. Nice knockback from ETC, and there's the Lightning Breath, but he was facing the wrong way, and now nice split from Acer, making it so they don't all take damage, and down goes Vala in the back.
Oh, and Aaron is being singled out again. Starfall comes down, but doesn't do all that much. Cypher drops incredibly low, but they get the kill onto Tyrande. And Vala also first one go down. Pyro is pretty safe back there, but he needs to watch out. That actually those walls will actually go down so incredibly fast.
Yep, Wall and towers went down very quickly. This boss gonna be tanking Pyro, the only one left alive for his team. Valor will be up in 9 seconds. We will see if they can, if Pyro can do anything to defend this. Don't think Ace will go for the kill here.
Well, they still have the boss. They could also rotate down and go for the mid keep. And, well, maybe even go for the bruises at the same time. Still a little bit undecided.
Now the green out is already grabbing that tribute, and that will give Acer the curse.
Curse coming up. Are they going for the bruises? Holo's thinking about it. Zon joining in the fray.
Yep,
but they need to watch out. Baron 4 don't have to deal with anything right now. And they're gonna go for it. Zon trying to push him away. Here comes Sentinel onto Holo. He's quite low, but they already have the bruises, so they can just back off and be safe. Aaron running in there, but Zon, of course, he can just slide away. Stay safe. Bruises are there on the right side. So Acer is using that to go in once again, and Aaron going for the Lightning Breath. Successful healing coming in. He stays alive, but Lightning Breath not going to be enough to go down on Holo, and he falls once again. Those souls not really stacking up for him, and with 2 heroes down, I think they will actually go for the kill right here now.
Zypho, I think Zypho just killed himself. He decided to charge in and use his Ravage with no mana.
Not the best idea here, but still 4 heroes versus 3 and a 3 level advantage, almost level 20 here for Team Acer, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Shields are down and a core is gonna fall. It's 2-0 for Team Acer.
Yep, very well played by them. So, those are our 2 winners for today, and I believe that's all the games we have.
Yeah, that's all the games we have. Unfortunately, Gamers 2, they did forfeit versus Eyes on You. So we'll have to wait and see until, well, probably also in 2 weeks when they play again. To actually see them in action. One of the best teams right now, X3D Max. Yeah, so that's going to be it.
Gamers 2, also pretty cool org for them to be a part of. It's sponsored by Ozone and Ocelot World, so got a bit of personality behind it. It's a fairly new team. Pretty nice to see them getting the support of it.
It's cool. I haven't heard about them, but I'll definitely look into it. Really cool for them to get that support and make their name in the scene. I'm
just looking at their next game. Next time they have a chance to play should be not this Friday, but next Friday on March 9th.
And we'll see you guys again on Friday, Friday the 6th of March. And that's also starting at 8:30 p.m. for the next EU week. Or actually next playday for EU, and let me check.
Yeah, I said March 9th, and then I realized that this thing goes off the first day of the play week, so that would have been the Monday. So it would be March 15th would be when we see them play.
Okay. Well, on Friday we'll have Dignitas versus Alternate. Definitely a cool match. And we
March
have
13th. I'm stupid.
We have El Nexo versus Ash. Kick Inc. versus WK.
Woist Kazooie, and Ash is Arthur Storytam.
Arthas and Woist Kazooie. Definitely some really cool games. Really looking forward to that one. But for now, you can just stay here because they're going into the NA Heroes Premier League. I don't know when that's starting. I think it's still a little bit of time, but just stay on the channel and be notified when we go live again. And this is going to be it for us for tonight for the first playday of Season 2 of the Heroes Premier League. With me was Thatcher